episode on the J.A.T sides, new series, Score School September. I'm joined today by a very special guest, the current valedictorian for Brookwood's class of 2026, Richard Lynn. Let's
Hello. Sorry.
let's yeah, you're good, you're good. Let's give it up for him.
Hello. I'm Richard.
So today I have a few questions for Richard, and we're also just going to be having a conversation. So, Richard, how does it feel to know that you're at the top of the class of 2026 here at Brookwood?
Wait. Can you repeat that? Because my side kind of cut out for a second. Sorry.
Okay, you're good. I'll repeat it. So, how does it feel to know that you're at the top of the class of 2026 here at Brookwood?
It's a lot of pressure because so here's the thing. I did not plan on getting this slot. In fact, if you ask some people, about a week before the results came out for rankings, I actually said that I didn't care about what I got and I didn't want 100. Well, no, not 100. I didn't want first place, but it happened, and now I'm like, well, I have to keep it, and it's kind of been a lot.
Yeah. If I was number one, I'd definitely be feeling a little bit of pressure as well. And that kind of leads me into my next question. You know, I don't mean this to be funny, but do you feel that you have a target on your back being number one in our class?
Not really. I think that mainly just because I don't think a lot of people care about it that much, and also this is exactly me feeling like there's a target on my back, but it's I don't really like talking about it much because I don't I don't really want to make such a big deal about it, right? I don't want to be like, haha, look at me, I did number one right now, I don't really like that. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. It's definitely good to keep that humble spirit, and I think you definitely have that because I think even me, if I was number one in the class, I'd probably brag about it a little bit. But the fact that you said that you don't really want to brag about it, that I think that speaks a lot of speaks very highly of your character. And you know what are you planning to do in your this year starting, and then in your junior and senior year, what are you planning to do to maintain that number one spot?
Okay. The easiest way to do this is obviously to take as many AP classes as possible and do well at them, right? That is step number one, and then the second thing you could do, if you try to not take that many APs, you could also just take really easy classes. But for me, my game plan here is to basically just go home or go broke. Wait, no. Wait, is that the phrase? I don't think that's the phrase. But I'm basically just I'm basically throwing my eggs all in one basket. I'm gonna just try to take as many APs as I can to get there. Even though overall it's safer if you balance for example a lot of people if they try to do this, what they will do is they will only take maybe 4 APs next year, and then take two really easy classes. I'm planning on taking five and one easy class, and now that I'm slowly planning out my senior year, I might also take maybe 3 to 4 APs. So it's it's yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely a lot. Trying to take a lot of APs, but you've managed it so far, and I think you'll be pretty successful in the future as well. But just for the viewers to know, after your freshman year, what was your current GPA?
Right now, okay. So actually, the GPA doesn't matter too much. Not gonna lie, because the fact that the GPA scales based off of the range of the grades that you're in. Because for example, I have a friend who he has the same GPA as me, but he's at a much lower ranking, and he actually has a lower ranking than some people who have a lower GPA than him. But my GPA currently is a 4.286, and that's because I've had 2 APs so far.
Wow, 4.286. Now, that's very impressive, especially after 1 year, just 1 year of high school. So just imagine, what Richard could do, coming in the future in his sophomore, junior, and senior year. He still has 6 semesters left, and he already has basically, you round it up, he has a 4.3 GPA. and that's I mean, he just said it's not that big of, being valedictorian, but it has some type of role to play in the fact that he is number one in the class of 2026 here at Brookwood High School. So, are you you know, do you like, how do I say this? Do you want to have like like the highest GPA of all time, or like do you want to set a record at Brookwood? Like, what are you trying to like, or do you not have an aim for that?
If I'm being honest, not really. I'm kind of just doing whatever I kind of want to, like, sort of just do good in school. Like, to be honest, I haven't even considered like the whole, trying to reach the highest GPA or anything, because realistically, that's not going to happen. Because there's going to be some person out there who's crazy enough to do like 6 APs for like 2 years in a row. So like, you know. Like I'm not like yes, I am killing myself here by taking as many APs as I'm planning on taking, but I'm not that, I'm not really trying to gun for like any records or anything.
Okay. Do you like have like a projected GPA that you think you'll get to?
Well, the dream is to get to like a high, like a 4.7 or something. I guess that would be the dream, because that would mean that I've taken well over that would mean that like, on average I would have like over like 3 or 4 APs, and I would do good in every single one of them. Like that would be like the dream. Like a 5 is pretty much impossible, but like around like a 4.7 would probably be like the dream.
Yeah, that's amazing. A 4.7 GPA. I'd say even a 4.5. If you get to a
Yeah,
4.5 GPA,
yeah. To be honest, 4.5 is like is crazy enough already. Because
yeah. So on that note, do you have any like do you have a dream college, or do you have a few dream colleges that you would like to attend?
okay, so of course, okay, so of course the dream is MIT, because I'm trying to do something like I'm trying to do something either math or like computer science or like tech related, right? So the dream is MIT, but if I'm being honest, I don't know too much about colleges and stuff because I don't really research that stuff in my free time. In fact, I don't really do that much in my free time, so.
Okay. Well, yeah. I've definitely heard of MIT. It's like I know it's one of the best schools in the country for like engineering and design and stuff like that, and technology.
Mm.
So, um, as like being the number one, like, have you got like any like invitations to any like special programs yet or anything like that?
Well, I mean, okay. So here's the thing about like the rankings is that so the rankings don't really get revealed like to any outside sources until like the final year. And in fact, like most of the administration doesn't know that either unless they like specifically go and like check you specifically. But like they're not going to do that, right? So like most people don't even know about it. Like teachers and stuff, they wouldn't know about it. It's only like the counselors who might know, but I guess if we're talking about special programs, I did get nominated by one of my teachers last year for GHP, which is the Governor's Honor Program, and if I can get through all of the different interviews for it, then I can go basically for 4 weeks of like summer camp at this college.
Oh, that's nice. Do you have any like um? Are you planning to take dual enrollment at all?
Okay, so I'm not really planning on taking dual enrollment because my game plan here is like, okay, so I understand like the idea behind dual enrollment is in order to get into college easier, but like I don't want to just get into college. I want to do well and exceed, right? Like at the end of the day, and that's the reason why I'm taking so many APs in the first place, is because I of course, I'm trying to like maybe shoot for the dream college of MIT or something, but like it's just like get myself out there. And like the one issue with dual enrollment is that it only really validates you like locally. It doesn't really push. It doesn't really show like on a more general or broad scope of like how good you are. It only really works for like locally.
Okay. So, do you do you like what career are you trying to pursue?
If I'm going to be completely honest, I haven't thought too much into things like that. Like ever since I was small, like I never could really like come up with a solid answer. But for now, I'm probably going to try and get into something that's either in like computer science or technology field, either that or like maybe a math field. I guess that would be like the two that I'm leaning towards right now.
Okay. Do you have any type of, let's say, do you have like uh a certain subject that you like, or that challenges you the most?
A subject that challenges me the most. Well, like so okay, so like for the most like to be honest, I don't exactly know like to single it down. Like for now, it's like mainly just been like social studies has been like absolutely hectic because the problem with it is just like look at like AP World and like last year was AP Human. It's just that we got a really fast pace and we don't really learn anything and we just keep getting stuff thrown at us. But after a while it settles down, so it's not that bad. Like if I were to say like two scares would probably just be between like social studies and like ELA, because ELA every once in a while they just spring some sort of writing assignment on you and then you're just confused.
Okay. So, do you have like a motivational factor to like do your best in school?
Wait, what? I think the first part of that got cut out.
Do you have like a motivational factor to like do your best in school?
Uh, okay, so this is gonna sound very stereotypically Asian, but the main motivating factor is partially A, my parents, and also B, kind of just because I kind of want to see how far I can get, right? Like since small, I just want to see how far I can, go. So that's kind of like my main motivation to do well in school is just A, to not let my parents down, and also B, to just kind of see how far I can get.
Yep. Yeah, my parents are definitely a motivational factor for me as well. Not just for school, but for like everything I do. Basically, like I always want to do my best in everything because, I know my parents have done a lot for me to be able to do the things that I do. So
Yeah, and to be honest, another motivating factor, I guess, would just be the fact that it's kind of fun sometimes how challenging it can be at times. I don't know, I'm a little crazy for that, I think, but
nah, you're
I
not.
do like things that I'm like completely confused at because the second I figure it out, I get like that dopamine rush. And I have like a big aha moment, and I just get kind of happy.
Yeah. Hey, you're definitely not crazy for liking when things are challenging. That's actually a great characteristic to have because when you are when you embrace the challenge instead of running from it, it actually helps you in the long run because you have that confidence that you're going to be able to beat whatever you're going through no matter how tough it may be. So, yeah, I definitely you're
Mm.
not crazy at all for loving the challenge and embracing the challenge.
Mm.
So, um do you have any questions or anything else that you would like to say?
Uh, Okay, well, I guess if there's anything I would say, I guess I would just say, okay, as a general message, I would like to say that, okay, so I am quite the lazy person. I do procrastinate a lot, and if I'm gonna be honest, I think procrastination is fine. It's just if you're gonna be a person who procrastinates, you also need to be able to have the responsibility to keep up with the procrastination, right? Like for example, so let's say if you have an assignment that's due in 7 days and you procrastinate to the second to last day. Well, if you're gonna procrastinate to that long, then you should also have the ability and the responsibility to be able to finish that assignment in those 2 days. If you're unable to do something like that, maybe procrastination is not your best, goal. Uh,
Yeah.
for
I really
for
like
actual
that message.
feedback.
Showing that even though, you have like great grades and you're the number one in the class, you still, have human characteristics as well and you're not like a robot. And so I really do appreciate
Yeah.
you for sharing that with the viewers today. And I'm so appreciative of Richard for joining me on the J.A.T side today in our very first episode of the J.A.T side's new series, Score School September. I I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed Richard on the podcast today. And we're out.
Okay, bye.